What's up guys, thanks for tuning into D2 Wrenchworks and DIY again. It's winter and it's time to get on your trainer. If you got a Kickr Snap and it's making a squeaking noise, I got a quick solution on how to fix it. It's actually a small little piece on the inside. It's probably hard to see here, but it's in multiple pieces. It's a little plastic wafer washer type setup. This is actually the good one. I'll put pictures so you can see good views of it. And you got a nut here. I bought extra parts from Wahoo just because. You would unthread that, this whole piece comes out, you pop off this rubber plug, and what you have on the inside is one 3mm Allen bolt here. It's a little guy, use your bike tool to get to it. And once we unthread that, this piece is going to fall out, and on the back, you're going to put that bolt with this washer through it, back inside there. And we're going to walk you through all of that now. As you can see, I have a big pipe wrench here. You will be needing that. The first step you're going to do is go ahead and you want to loosen this piece up here. This is going to be tight up against here. This is your double nut, which tries to give you some more support to that plastic washer. So once you get that loose, then we'll go ahead and remove the plug, take this out, and keep moving. So I wanted to explain to you where this like phantom squeak is coming from. So once you do have this fully locked in, and you're actually on the bike, you probably get off saying, where is that coming from? This is really weird. You could get off and shake it by the saddle and it doesn't look like it's moving. Well, it's actually because when you start to put the power down, when you're pedaling, it does squeak back and forth on this roller because of that washer being broken on the inside. And what causes a problem is if you don't have like an old school skewer, which is technically what Wahoo uses, they call their skewer. It's the same thing as like an old school. It's a very big bulky head on it compared to like the newer ones. They have more streamlined, lighter, nicer quick release quills on them. So when you get something like that, it's going to be a little bit smaller, and when you go to clamp it in, it's going to pop that plastic wafer or plastic washer here. And like I said, it's just going to splinter it into a bunch of pieces. You could chase around that all day long, clean off your roller, all these tips you read online. Turn it maybe another half turn. That's not the problem. This is going to be your problem. So the first step you do, this rubber plug is on here. You want to go ahead and pull that off, right? So once you get this off, it actually has a little notch in here for you to try to get something out. I just used the end of my Allen and walked it around. You could use a flathead screwdriver. I just didn't want to mar it up. So once you get in there, the plastics, I mean, you could even turn it over. They should just fall right off into your hand, and that's when you know this is your problem. The next step you're going to do is get your bolt out with a 3mm Allen. And there you go. Like I said, this is just going to fall right out once you get that Allen bolt out. Okay, so now that we got this piece out, our first step is going to be to get our bolt and our new washer ready. Just put them inside of each other. There is actually a bevel, and you want to make sure you get this on the right side here. So what I'll do is I'll just put some pictures in to make sure you can see this a little better. So you want to thread this back in. And actually I forgot to say the whole reason I threaded that out, it's going to be difficult for you to get this actual bolt out. So it's easy to have that out and then with your finger or pencil or something, shove that bolt out so you can get it back. Thread this all the way back in. So you can get to the end here. You'll see in the picture the end is actually going to be poking out. It makes it a lot easier for you to get to it. And you just want to go just finger tight. So just get it to where it should be, nice and tight, hold it, and just barely go finger tight. Put your piece back on, your little plug here. And that's it. You just made a repair on your Wahoo Kickr. You're ready to put in a bunch of miles and get in shape this year. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. It really helps my small channel grow. Thanks a lot. Bye.